Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the URL Sunday Championship. This is race 2 of our weekend. We're here at Laguna Seca. Reverse grid for this one, and it is hards and medium tyres. So there will be a pit stop. The tyre wear has been ramped up as well. So watch out for the front right, I think it was, going on most of these, which would make sense as it's an anti-clockwise track. But here we have reverse grid. So we've got Hawkeye starting in first, Ginger there starting in second, DB in third, Phaser in fourth. He'll be looking to redeem himself. He done well to get back to seventh, but he'd be looking to get out of the way. Oh, sorry, I will say the tyres as well. So hards, Phaser's hards, Willard there in fifth on hards, Coy in sixth on hards, Harry G 7th on mediums, so he'll be the first one to watch out for. He'll be going a lot longer than the others. Nordy there 8th on hards, Gower on the mediums in 9th, and Sky in 10th on the hards. So the two Gowers have both gone for the medium tyres, which will be interesting if they can clear the pack. Again, I'm not too sure. I think in Group 4s it might be 2 laps they would only need. Definitely the fuel tank should go well enough, but we'll see if these lot in front of the two medium runners hold them up too much. Could be a bit detrimental to the overall race length, but we'll see how we get on as we take the run up to the line. There shouldn't be any issues up. Cold tyres into the first corner sometimes is a bit of an issue. As you watch them go down here to the first corner. Oh, Ginger on the attack straight away. A little bump up the inside of Hawkeye into the first corner. I think that was just cold tyres. But he's done it. He's stayed out of the way. He stayed to the left. But that's given DB the opportunity up the inside as well. Great opportunity move there by DB. Just see the little coming together. Kept themselves going. One of the Texacos. Oh, DB's gone wide. No, I think Ginger might have just given him a little love tap then. Yeah, he has just a little tap into that corner. He's right up behind him. Nowhere really he could have gone. See DB still playing around in the sand, trying to get some traction going. We see the Gower, Ginger, but they're all through. Nordy's dropped down to 7th. I think he must have been the Texaco with the rear end stepping out. 2 little groups now. Gower there in 6th. He's on the mediums. His brother there is up behind this front group now on the mediums. You see Willard, Coy, Harry G, three abreast into the corkscrew. Willard and Coy still together. Coy little twitch as he came out. That's given Willard and Harry G the opportunity to get round. Harry G with all the grip, looking to pass Willard as soon as he can. Phaser's there in second. Hawkeye in first, still just in front of this group. This little bit of arguing. Harry G round the outside. Willard kept it on the apex. Big slide from Harry G. Power slide as he come out the corner. Coy's there in 5th. Gower right behind the other set of mediums. Just there in 6th as you watch from Gower's position. Down the inside of Coy. Just slight tap on the back of Harry G. Nothing too major. Switch to Coy's view. Watch how Willard hit the sand. Coy now up the inside of Gower. Just kept it on the apex. Gower around the outside. Great driving between the pair. Coy just tucked in behind. Gower had the momentum on the outside. Harry G kicking up the grass on the sand, trying to chase down. Willard will flick to Gower's view. Harry G up the inside. Late on the brakes. Just pinched it back. He's got the grip. Gower's got the speed. Is he going to go for it? He's looking. No, just backed out. Just kept it going. Harry G. What great move there by Gower. Great move. We've got Willard and Coy now to side by side. Oh, sorry, it's Willard and Gower still side by side. Coy's just behind these two. So both Gower and Harry G have managed to get through the pack here. Gower's right up the back. Where's Harry? Where's Hawkeye's all the way down in 10th, disconnected. Hawkeye's had issues there. He was running in first in front of Phaser here. You see a couple of the hard guys come in, Naughty, DB, both in second lap. But yeah, Hawkeye with a disconnect and an issue. It's taken him out of first position, which is unfortunate. Harry G having a good look at Phaser now. We'll stay on this view at the minute just so we can get the view from the car behind, see what he's seeing as he races through it. Harry G again on the grass, looking to the inside. Oh, Gower just knocked the sausage. He's lost a bit of momentum. As you see Harry G and Phaser taking off. Harry G again looking at the same move, but well defended there by Phaser on the hards. Gower again with a brilliant run out of that corner. He's definitely got that corner down. Kept it in fourth gear. Again gaining on the two in front. Go back, see Sky's made his way up through the pack. He's past Ginger and everyone else is now on the move up the inside of Coy. So Sky's on his way through on them hards, right up behind Wheelard's just up in front, having a little twitch out, coming out. Oh, Ginger's off. Quickly see what happens. Come up to the corkscrew. Second. Perfectly fine for him. Whoa! What the hell happened there? It's really odd. Just exit stage right. As we're back to the race of Sky and Coy now in the other hards. They've gone for lap 3, so they went a lap extra than the lads behind them. But Willard's still out on the hards. Harry G there on hards. Gower there not on mediums, and Harry G on mediums. Sorry, Phaser's on the hards. So this set of 3 at the front here. Gower's caught up on the back of Harry G whilst he's been struggling to get past Phaser, who's been defending well on them hard tyres. Harry G right up the back of Phaser now. I will flick to the guys at the back to see who's coming through. Should be a battle between Nordy and Sky maybe, depending on where they come out. Harry G defending, Gower's looking to the inside. You know it's risky there. No, he pulls back out again. Phaser just a bobble over the curb. Is that going to give the two Gowers? Gowers switched to the inside of Harry G. He's going to have the inside for the corkscrew. Great move by Gower. Got the run through the kink up to the corkscrew. Puts him in second. Let's see what he can do now against Phaser. Slightly wide on the exit. Going to give Harry G the option. Phaser's still staying out on the hards. You might think whilst he's got the opportunity just to slightly hold these up. Big tank slapper there from Gower. I think he got a helping hand from Harry. You see Willard's now in the pits. Ginger's still out there in 5th. So we've got Sky, who's had his pit stopped now, onto the mediums. Coy just behind him also pitted onto his mediums. He'll be wanting to get on the back of Sky. Just keep up with him. Nordy and DB both pitted also. Battling there for 8th and 9th. Let's see where Willard might come out. We've got this group of 3 here. A little coming together. It's giving Phaser a bit of air behind him. Willard's out now onto the mediums. I think Sky, yeah, as we just see Sky go past. Where's Coy? He's going to be close. As he goes round into this exit here. Here's Coy. Yeah, there's Willard. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, so Willard's come out just behind Coy. That one extra lap might not have helped him there. We'll go back up to this group of 3 at the front. Again, Gower now back up onto the back of Phaser. Set in purples. Much better run out of that corner this time. He's kept it. Phaser still staying out on the hard, so himself and Ginger still stayed on the hard so far. Tyres working well for him. He does have the fastest lap at the minute, 31.4. If you watch Gower, yeah, as we thought, Gower's now stepped up the pace on that last lap. He had a bit of fresh air where him and Harry G have come together, so showing his true pace now. Doubles it back on the apex. Phaser slightly wide. Gower switches to the inside. Late on the brakes, little door bash, but he was there. You've got to give him the racing space. Great move by Gower. Harry G's now going for the same move on the very next corner. Again up the inside. Phaser's had to go slightly wide. It's taken a bit of the sand, but brilliant pass again by Harry G. I bet Phaser's a little bit annoyed with that. You've got one Gower putting up the inside of this first corner, and then Harry G putting it up the inside of the second corner. So Phaser would be a little bit annoyed there. Just hit the sausage curb, but kept it going. Go back here. So Ginger still on the hards. He's been chased down now. He's got Sky just gone past him. His teammate, I think he might have let him pass there because he was quite wide on the inside, just to let him straight through. But it'd be up against Coy now. He's on the better tyres. He's had his pit stop. Black and red Texaco machine. He's got the run out the corner. Again, you don't want to be side by side in this kink. Coy manages to go around the outside to keep it on. Brilliant move there by Coy. Fantastic move. Let's just see if I can watch this in a different view. Let's go for this one. So he's definitely got the run on Ginger. It's so difficult. He kept the speed. Ginger just broke slightly earlier than Coy, being on the inside line. But fantastic racing between the pair of them. Willard's not far behind now. He's on 1 lap fresher, medium tyres, Willard is. Him and Ginger had a good half-decent race one as well. See Coy now on his, got a bit of fresh air. Ginger just slightly wide again, giving Willard the option. Ginger is on the hard tyres as we see he's coming into the pits now. So he's had enough of them hards. 6 laps, so he's going to do his 10 on his mediums. Nordy and DB have both pitted so far, so they're both going to get past Ginger, I think. Maybe we'll make our way back towards this. Oh, Phaser's back past Harry G. Harry G's had a moment somewhere. Watch it from here. Oh, just coming out of turn 3. Got on too much of the sand, and he just couldn't keep it in a straight line. Unlucky for Harry. After a great start to the race, he just a little bit too much sand on that exit has definitely cost him a bit now. Sky's behind him. Fair old way, but obviously Sky's pitted, so Gower and Harry G haven't pitted yet. Definitely a bit of time. Obviously, Harry's lost there to Sky. We'll see as we get towards the pit stops. Phaser hasn't pitted. Big chunk of corner he takes then. He's doing all right there in second on his hards. He's the last man on the hards. So I wonder if he's going to come in now to pit. Deciding to stay out. Nope, he stayed out as well. Still going for the hards. As we go back, Sky in 4th. Coy behind him in 5th. Willard there in 6th. Nordy in 7th. DB in 8th. Sky after his pit stop down in 9th. He's had a troublesome weekend so far, unfortunately for Ginger. He's doing really well, and then just odd corners keep catching him out. I'm sure he'd be happy to see the back of this track. I think we actually see DB have a slight incident there as well, but he's still going. So this is the group really. So you've got Willard, Coy and Sky. See how well they stick together. Will determine what's going to happen when Gower and Harry decide to pit. And Phaser, should I say. Obviously he was going to pit for the mediums, so it'd be interesting to see where he is. You can see Harry up behind him. Gower's on his way down through the corkscrew. Up onto turn 10, which is a tricky corner in itself. It's a very tricky track, to be fair. It's definitely one that makes your palms sweat after a couple of laps. So the concentration to keep it going is right up there, in how much you have to pay attention, and the slightest bit of too much greed with the track or too much late braking, it definitely messes you up. It's you got to be slow to be fast on this track. And as we've seen tonight, quite a few just catching the edge of the sand. It's the same as in the Group 3s. A couple of people, very quick people as well, but all making slight mistakes and feeling the challenge of the track. So it is not an easy circuit to race at, as Harry's found out a couple of times now. I think we're all fine at the minute. Coy in front of his teammate Nordy this time. Yeah, both pitted as well, so a straight up race between these. Nordy was setting great pace in the first race, just kept it clean, kept himself out of it. I think by the look of the second lap, he had a very slow lap, 2:03, so he had something going on. But since then, just progressively got better, down on his lap time, so he's back to hopefully being consistent. And it'll be down to the guys in front to keep up with their consistency as well. Willard, he had one mistake that cost him in the first race. He was doing really well. He had one mistake. Coy got a little bit of door battering on his way through, but he's up into 5th. He'll be happy with his position. Couple maybe that one more position possibly, depending on what happens with Fazer, Harry G and Gower. So he might pick up a couple there. Sky with half-second penalty. Maybe cut one of the corners on the corkscrew, or the corners just after, and get 8 and 9. Still in the 30s. Harry G in the 30s. Fazer still 31. So look at that, 31.0 on the hards. He's on the pace of the mediums on the hard tyre. So he's doing a fantastic job. Harry G flicking up a load of sand as he went past. So understandable why Fazer doesn't want to pit yet if it's just off of the medium time. Gower is showing his class, 30s, lap 5 onwards. I think that was after the battles that had happened, and Harry had gone off. But again, his pace is fantastic, very consistent in the 30s. Sky still with his fingers. We just see Fazer's in the pit, so we'll watch this now. We'll see what happens. It's hard to judge with no timings, no delta. I think it's about 50 seconds for a pit stop, maybe a bit less than that. So Sky with his penalty. Fazer's in. Right, Fazer's just in the pits now, just in his box. Sky's through after his penalty. Coy's there in 4th. Willard's there in 5th. Now in 6th. Now in 5th. So you just see Fazer on his way out the pits. So he's just going to be behind this group, but he is going to be on very fresh medium tyres. So that's after his speed he was doing on the hards, we'd like to think that he's going to quickly gain on in these last 5 laps. Willard there, Sky there in 3rd, Coy in 4th. Coy in the 30s. Great lap times from Coy. Sky in the 30s, Coy in the 30s, Gower. Willard's just touching into the 30s as well now, so they're all up on their pace, all setting electrifying times. They're all flat out. Harry G's in the pits. He's had enough. That front right slightly gone, not too much. His brother's is slightly worse, but Harry G in the pits just wants to get out of this sink, have a little sip of whatever he's drinking whilst he's in the pit box. Let's see Sky coming around turn 11 up onto the start-finish line, off start-finish straight. It looks like he's going to go past him. Coy here in third as well now. They're both upped. Willard there in fourth. Phaser there. I think that is Harry G just coming out of the pits now, so he might even get taken by Nordy. Nordy's on his way down the pit straight. You can just see Harry G up in the distance there, coming around that corner. Gonna spur him on. Comes round the corner. Yeah, this is Harry G's in sixth then. So it's giving Nordy something to aim for. Back up. So Phaser there in fifth. Going to be wanting to pull Willard in, but as we said before, Willard's no slouch. He's in the 30s, setting very quick lap times. Like you're saying, same as Coy and Sky. Sky just in the 31s. Gower still in the 30s, so he's definitely put in a good stint on their mediums. So he should come out a lot further forward than what Harry did. There was a big gap between them as well after Harry's off on the track. You see a bit of sand. Is he coming in? Oh no, wrong corner. My mistake. That was only turn 3, not the turn 9 or 10. Sorry. As you see him coming around, there is someone in front of him. Ginger. He's on his way up up towards the corkscrew. Gower there first. Sky in second. Coy in third. Willard in fourth, being caught by Phaser now in fifth. Harry G behind these two in sixth, who's also being caught by Nordy in seventh. DB running in eighth, and then Ginger in ninth. Unfortunately, Hawkeye we lost early on with some technical issues. Is he going to stay out? He's still staying out. So Gower's decided to stay out another lap on the mediums. His tyre wear was a bit harder than his brothers, as we just watched him here. So yeah, even though Gower's been out from the start, you can see his tyre wear compared to Sky's. His front right slightly going. Did set a 30.3 on his last lap, so he's pushing. Coy slightly better tyres. That front right is doing well. Willard as well, doing well. Phaser shouldn't have any issues now because he went long on them hards. And as you can see, he has caught up to the back of Willard's, taking it about a lap and a half. But Willard will see the blue Golf machine all over the back of his rear view mirror as they come out lap 14. Watch these. I think it's Britain down here as well, isn't it? Yeah. Willard in fourth. Phaser there, still chasing him down. Again, Willard's no slouch. He's done a 30.7. Phaser with a 30.2 and on purples, so Phaser's definitely setting the pace. Big bit of sand kicked up by Willard to set two of the wheels off on the left hand side. Tiny bit of momentum lost, but nothing major. Again, a bit of sand taken by Willard. Gower's in the pits. Front runner is in the pits. So as we'll watch these two go up and round here and see if I can flick to when Gower's coming out. See what position he's going to go. I think Sky and Coy will be fairly close, going off of previous gaps. Willard with great run out the corkscrew. Gained a little bit of time back on Phaser. Still kicking up the sand as he comes off the exit of that curb. Gower's in the pits. He's out the pits. He's done his stop. As you can just see from here, from Sky. Gower's right down there on the first bend of the first corner. It's going to be similar sort of distance that Nordy had to Harry G. Yeah, about the same. So Sky is back out in first, albeit on the hard tyres. But as you can tell, you can see there, Sky is on a very worn front right, which is going to also hamper him towards getting to where Gower is. Coy's doing much better on his tyres. Again, this battle between Willard and Fazer. The fourth position. Fazer again with a good run out of that corner, up towards the kink. Don't do it. Bit of a shunt on the back of Willard, nothing major. They were very close. It's given Fazer the inside line though as Willard switches back across in front of him. Another little tap there from Fazer. Just a bit of bunching between the two of them, but again, really good racing. Well defended by Willard. Just got himself back onto the racing line and the inside line before Fazer could really make a 100% effort at that corner. So well defended, Willard. Fazer's not gone anywhere though. It's still on the back of him. Ken Block against the Golf Machine. We'll see the gap between Gower and Sky. We'll just check in. This is the last lap now. Again, super quick race, absolutely flown past. But we are on the last lap, so hopefully Gower can keep it going. As Sky's putting ever more pressure on him every corner. Their mediums, obviously still fairly decent tyre, even though he's halfway through the bar on his front right. Coy in third, Willard in fourth still, Fazer still battling in fifth, Harry G in sixth, Nordy there in seventh, DB eighth, Ginger ninth. Coming round towards the last lap. Gower's got a nice gap there as he comes up towards the corkscrew. Second, bashed it into third on the exit. Kept it nice and clean then, no risks. He's got a nice gap, there's no need to risk it. As he comes round now for the very last corner, out onto the start finish line. Congratulations, Gower. Well done, great race victory. Sky in second. Coy's going to get third. Great result for Coy, fantastic, well done. Willard in fourth. Fazer in fifth. Good battle between them two guys as well. Fazer was definitely all over him on the fresh mediums. Harry G in sixth. He'll be a bit gutted, but done all right to sixth. Nordy in seventh. Good points again for Nordy. A third and a seventh. Really good for him. DB comes around the last corner. Eighth for DB. Again, good points for DB as well this weekend. Tough track, like I said, it is a tough track. It is demanding out of all of them. It is one of the most demanding. So hats off to all of these guys. The car is a little bit of a handful, so I bet all the undulations in the track were difficult, but they've all done a really good job. As we just watched Ginger flick the back end out as he comes around the last corner, and he is across the line in ninth. Well done all. Another really good race. But here is your winner this time, Mr. Gower. Brilliant race. Again, started on the mediums, gambled. He got the space. As he come through the pack, he was just a step in front of Harry G, who was also on the mediums. But luck of the draw, he managed to keep himself clean and out the way. By the time everyone pitted on the hards, that gave him a good clean break out the front, and just drove away with it then. Still pressure. He knew that Sky had the pace as soon as he changed to the mediums. But yeah, well done to him. Well done to Sky. Good second. First and a second for him. So he'll be happy with that. Good points again. And Coy, third man on the podium. So Texaco race 1 was on third, and Texaco in race 2 is on third. So the two teammates be happy. The team will definitely be happy with that. Back in the pits, they'll be chanting them. But yeah, good racing. Next week we are at Trail Mountain, again sprint race, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you very much. Take care.